Chapter 15, this is what Samuel said to Saul. He said, has the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice. To listen to God is better than the fat of rams, right? Because Saul said, no, I'm gonna keep the good animals for the sacrifice. And Samuel's like, God doesn't want that. God wants you. God wants your heart. God wants you to obey, to listen. That's what he wants. Now watch what else he says. Samuel says to Saul, for rebellion is as the sin of divination, and presumption is as iniquity and idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of the Lord, he has also rejected you from being king. Then you add verse 28 down there. The Lord has torn the kingdom of Israel from you this day, has given it to a neighbor of yours who's better than you. That is what Samuel said to Saul all the way back in chapter 15 when Saul rebelled. And here in chapter 28, that message just gets repeated from Samuel to Saul, right? Saul hears the exact same thing, that God has become your enemy, Saul. God tore the kingdom away from you in favor of David. Saul, you're in trouble. Which leads us to finally what we'll see next week as, spoiler alert, Saul and his sons die in the battle, just like God said would happen. Again, is the story of Saul not a tragedy? Is it not just so sad to watch? As we've been walking through this for months, we see Saul, who has such potential, such a high stand, he just declines step by step by step to finally this point here. Even interestingly, back in chapter 15, Samuel equated the sin of rebellion with the sin of divination. Did you see that? To the point now in chapter 28, Saul actually does the sin of divination. It wasn't just like it, he actually dabbled in it. It's a tragedy.